Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you doing today? Should wear something blue today. How are you doing? I have crystals for decorations. I don't feel crystals the way some other people feel crystals. Like, oh, I feel this. I don't have that in me. Oh, how is everyone doing today? Just trying to not get heated. The weather here is what I love. It's hot. Let me see the weather here. But it's not heat. The sun is no longer bearing down on me. I mean, St. Croix. I need the weather app on my Gidgets or something like that. Weather in St. Croix. Weather in St. Croix. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's 85 degrees right now. That is heaven. That's heaven right now. Oh, I'm so happy. 80, what happened here? 85 degrees right now. Oh, that is heaven. It's nice to like get up, eat breakfast, because in my front room is where the sun rises. So I'm facing sun rises in the east, sets in the west, right? Rises in the east, sets in the west. So I'm forward facing east directly. And yeah, maybe not so directly, but directly. Maybe not exactly directly, but I think this. If I'm here, I think the sun is a little bit over. Doesn't matter. My point to you is the front room gets the heat first. So, of course, I got these blackout curtains, blah 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 blah. But who wants blackout curtains in the Caribbean? Like I never understood that. I do have them up though. I kind of never understood that because if you put in blackout curtains, you get no sunlight in. So a lot of this doesn't make sense to me. I got it because everybody else got it, but I keep my windows open at all times. I only got the blackout curtains when it's so hot. excellent when it's 150 degrees. Then I close my curtains. I'm like, bump that. Close your curtains, and you're going to be in the dark. So I've only done that once or twice this year. I swear, if I were to get another place, I'd like to be like sideways to the sun, not forward facing, sideways. But I am very lucky because I'm forward facing to the sun, and by the time the sun is noonish, sometimes 10:30ish, 11:30 noon, it's above me. So I actually don't get all the heat afternoon. It's hot, but I don't get all the heat. Now, there's apartments right here that are behind me that gets the afternoon sun. And the afternoon sun is the killer. Because that could sit from 12 o'clock to 8:45-ish. Easy. So they get the killer sun up there. I don't know how they survive up there because I'm not the one. I actually get shade by 12 o'clock. Then if you have trees in front of your house, it helps. They took a tree away from me because of a hurricane. So I used to have a tree in front of my house. Trees help. You want trees in front of your house, people. Do not buy a house if there's not a tree around. Trust me. Unless the tree is hovering over your roof, because then in a hurricane, it could collapse on your roof. In any case, let me just check something before I start saying hello to everyone. Let me just check the sound. Check the sound. Check the sound. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Check the sound. Check the sound. All right, we're good. We are good. So let me say hello to Lisa Stanford. Hi, Lisa. Bovo. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Jenny G. Good morning, Tracy and Chad. Good morning. Hi, Stephen. Hi. Latasha. Hello, Latasha. Purple Passion, gratitude and greetings to everyone. Hello, everyone, says Latasha. Please like the video on your way in. Thanks. Thanks, Latasha. Sophia Senior, hello. Grand Rising, good health to everyone. Morgana, good morning, everyone. Be blessed. Brianna, that's a cute shirt. Thank you. This is shirts that I got when I was fuller, but it also works when you just don't want anything all like tight on you. So I get two like this. Very profound green. This green, it's like in your face. It works. I'm so tired. I'm not really tired. That's the funny thing. Good morning, Bree. Good morning. Soul Sister, Grand Rising, Adrian, Massey, Jackson, where have you been? Good morning. Kenneth, good morning, Kenneth. TLT, good health and morning, everyone. Good morning, TLT. Haven't seen you in a while either. 504, ta-ta. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, beautiful 504. All right, now we got, what? We got Britney Spears stuff. Lamar and I talked about it last night on the Lamar and Tracey show. I think that's becoming the name of the show. Live with Lamar and Tracey. I think that's what it's becoming. I mean, we didn't really name it yet. It might turn into something else. Who knows? But it's been kind of like Lamar and Tracy. Please watch the Lamar and Tracy show, right? Because we're trying to become bloggers, right? I mean, we're not going to get blogger viewership, but we should. We really should. You know, let me see. Not yet. People don't know we're bloggers yet. Horoscopes are out. Horoscopes are out. Um, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn. And we've gotten some feedback on Capricorn and Scorpio. Now, I did the Leo reading, not really understanding the Leo reading, so it might be one of those things that's so cryptic that when it comes out, I'm gonna go back on it and go, "Oh my God, I tried to tell myself, right? Didn't quite understand the Leo reading. I actually want to do over. I do." Kelsey, good morning. Love your necklace. Thank you. This is stuff that I'm giving away along with the option as a bracelet. So if anybody wants this, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you want this, but you've already subscribed and I've already sent you out a gift, then it's $7 to purchase. Is that fair? Oh, Sheena, Miss Sheena's World says, I absolutely love, 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 love you and Lamar. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Ah, it's good. I don't know what we were talking about yesterday, and all of a sudden the age bracket came in. Oh, I know what it was. We were talking about Nick at Night, and all of a sudden the age bracket made a big appearance because he's the age of my son, even younger. And so he was like, I grew up on, this, that, the third. And I was like, yeah, so did my son. No, we didn't do cancer. No, no, no. We only did 4 so far. We're going to do 4 more today. What? Last night was the best, the funniest show by far? Last night? Oh, you're going to make me go back and watch myself. It was kind of funny, though. I was on one. It was almost like I had liquor last night. Like, I was like, what? I was like, what is happening to me? You were on the floor, Bree. But one of the girls that I didn't mean to accuse her of liking Lamar more. I don't even know where that came from. She texted me and she was like, "Girl, uh, she was like, girl, I've been watching you for years. I know everything about you, everything about Ezra." I felt so bad. I was like, "I'm so sorry. Oh, look at you in Norway." What? She was like, she gave me this long text message. It was hilarious. Um, she says, "I've been following you for the last 6 years. I watched you move to St. Croix. You make me laugh. I hear you talk about the world, the roosters. They came into your apartment. They stopped coming into my apartment. They hate me." Okay. They nasty anyway. I love to communicate with the roosters, but they kind of nasty. Um, because one pooped in my house, and when I tell you I had to pick up that poop, and it smelled. So that tells me roosters are scavengers. They eat anything. And then I was at an agriculture fair and somebody tried to convince me to buy rooster bird, and they're bigger chested, right? And somebody tried to convince me, and I was like, I'm not buying a rooster. I'm sure that rooster walked in front of my house yesterday. It's not happening. Get out of here. Um, she said she's never had a live reading, particularly by both of us. The response was delayed. Yes, it was. I hate that. Um, she said, "Oh my God, I guess." She said I was frustrated. She said you were frustrated in the reading, and on top of the Libra moon, I was dying. Oh, I hope she forgives me. So I responded. I was like, "Oh my God, hi, laugh out loud. I just meant nothing bad." And she's like, "Don't worry. I didn't want you feeling like the way that you were feeling," which I really wasn't. I blurted something out and then I was done. But what I blurted out then affected her. So I really felt bad. I said, "Forgive me, please. I was on one. I was on one extra. I don't know what happened." And she goes, "You are forgiven." I was like, "Oh my God, I feel so stupid." She goes, "I just wanted you to know that." She goes, and then I put so sorry. Ah. And she goes, "Please do not feel stupid at all. You make me laugh every day, and that's a gift." So, oh my God. I was on one yesterday, Bree. Well, we were talking about Miss Johnny before we came on. And I told Lamar, I was like, something tells me, because her messages to Lamar were frantic. Text, 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 you know. I think she said, Lamar said she even called her. And I said, Lamar, I was like, guess what's going to happen? She's going to come and not have a question. She's going to have a general reading. And sure enough, we were like, what's the question? Hoping, that there was a question. And she goes, oh, nothing, just a general reading. And then Lamar goes, Tracey predicted it. But nobody knew what Johnny started off the uh, the frantic in my spirit. She started it. Hi, Cindy. Good morning, whatever, Lolita. A rooster troll. A rooster child. They have not forgiven me since. They do not come around me. They gather around that one rooster. And I feel bad because you never know if a rooster's an angel. I feel bad. And I apologize. I had to apologize to the universe because I don't even know which rooster. But I did find the video where it happened. I was looking for, I don't know, some celebrity. I think it was, I don't know. No, that doesn't matter. I found the video and I was like, oh, I gotta relive this shit again. I didn't hit the rooster. Oh, Iran's getting in the mix, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. This war is getting juicy. This war is getting juicy. I don't know. know, guys. This war's been a little juicy. Okay, you ready for the update on the war? Iran shares chilling message for Israel after Gaza hospital explosion deletes 500 people. They say, Iran says to Israel, time is up, time is over. Iran's foreign minister posted an ominous tweet on Wednesday that said, time is running out for Israel. The post was made hours after an explosion at a Hamas-run hospital in Gaza. It suffered an explosion and left hundreds deleted. Hussein Amir Abdullahian posted the tweet after Hamas blamed Israel for the blast at the Al Ahli Arab Hospital, where more than 500 people were deleted. The Israeli Defense Forces denied attacking the hospital and has since investigated the blast. The IDF, Israeli Defense Forces, has since claimed it was caused by a rocket misfire launched by the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. So, what does that tell you? Does that tell you that Israel is a little bit afraid of the Arab world? What does that tell you? Like, did you all think this was going to be a two-party war like Ukraine and Putin? Like, Israel, you might have the backing of the U.S. financially. Do you all think the Palestinians are going to really suffer much longer? And that the whole Muslim side is not going to stand up for the Palestinians? I mean, you all are cousins, right? Israel and Palestinians are brothers and sisters. Everybody else are cousins. But the same blood runs through all of you. Period. Did you all really think that the powerful Arab nations was really going to sit back and let this go down? I'm curious. This ain't the 1980s, guys. These people have built up their weaponry much like the U.S. has. There's no secrets anymore. We don't have better weaponry than them. And Israel is a small little container in a big Arab world. Are you sure, U.S., you want to stay in this? Are you sure you don't want to encourage peace with Israel? Are you sure you want to stay in this, U.S.? You sure you got the money for this? Do you have the money for this, U.S.? So I don't think you have the money for this, U.S. I just don't think you do. And if Israel is not backed by the U.S. financially, what is Israel? What is the land? What's going to happen to Israel without U.S. backing? Why isn't Israel sustainable on their own, like the Arab countries? Maybe if we weren't backing them, maybe they wouldn't be so big and bullying their sister or their other brother, Palestinians. Maybe we made a mistake by supporting, financial supporting. Is this World War 25? Is this World War 3? Because what's going to happen, I think, if Israel doesn't stop soon, but Israel's got a big old butt. Netanyahu was never supposed to be put back in. He is a criminal. He should be in jail right now. Does he care about Israel? Does he? Or is it ego based? Because if the Middle Eastern is in a good fight with each other, and Ukraine is in a good fight with each other, I don't know. America has to choose who they're going to support. They're going to have to choose what is more valuable to you. Because Ukraine has grain and resources that we utilize. And that's why we're stopping Putin. Putin wants Ukraine's resources. That's good land Ukraine is on. So we're going to have a fight over here, right? And remember that Arab brick, they're talking without y'all being there. They're talking without the Summit 20 people, the peacemakers. They're having their own meetings. All right, y'all keep fucking with me. Okay? Okay? What resources come out of Ukraine? Go ahead. Go ahead, America. Coal, iron ore, coal, titanium, manganese are all found in Ukraine. Gold, natural gas, salt, gypsum, zirconium, and uranium are also present. The country's largest iron ore, ORE, deposit remains under Ukrainian control, and so do its processing combines. What does Ukraine supply to the world? Ukraine supplies wheat, corn. No, corn is in everything. And barley. Anybody love barley soup? I really miss barley soup. Beef barley soup, anybody? Oh, love me some barley. Ukraine also has important deposits of titanium ore, ORE. What is that, guys? Bauxite, nepheline, a source of soda, alunite, a source of potash, and mercury. What do we get from Ukraine? In 2018, of the 1.4 billion, 1.4 billion in U.S. imports from Ukraine, the top commodity sectors were base metal, agriculture, and machinery appliances. Coal is the number one resource. What's the biggest export to the U.S.? Iron and steel, $264 million. Articles of iron or steel, an additional 237 million. Vegetable, fruit, nut food preparations, 72 million. Animal, vegetable fats and oils and cleavage products, 60 million. And 91 more roles are we dependent upon Ukraine for. Wood and articles of wood, wood charcoal, 17 million. Organic chemicals, copper. Oh, I love copper. 12 million. Dairy products, 12 million. Fish and like fish and like shrimp and stuff, 8 million. Oh, look at this. Optical, photo, technical, medical apparatus, 8 million. Furniture, 7 million. Plastics, 5 million. Beverage, spirits, and vinegar, 5 million. So that little country, Ukraine, is fucking rich. They are filthy rich. I didn't know that. What's everybody saying? Good morning, Sylvester. When are you coming on? I got some shirts to show the peoples. Unfortunately, the U.S. supports Israel military as well. Yeah, that's where they get their weaponry from. With military bases globally. Oh, U.S. already has 2 warships positioned in Israel. Yeah, they sent. I just don't think America should do. I just don't do it, America. Don't do it. What? Let me see. Anna. One of the Isley brothers died. Oh, Anna posted something, but I guess she took it down. I guess she took it down. I don't know where I saw it. Oh, here it is. She said 2 aircraft carriers, almost 50,000 U.S. service members are deployed to the region. 15,000 are deployed to the region. So a lot of times we'll send military to show support, right? But again, you put a rat in the corner, it'll eat the broom. I don't think Palestinians are going to care that America aircraft ships are in the water. Use those aircrafts, America. Use them, and you created the third war. And you can't afford this. You cannot afford this, America. Your servicemen are shot to pieces from the Afghan war, from the Iranian war. They did not come back okay. They came back crazy. Our servicemen, yeah, let's all thank our servicemen for going over there and obliterating whole neighborhoods and whole communities because they were told to. And still, no one won. And they came back crazy. Who's going to talk about it? They all have PTSD. They all should be on meds. And by the way, your VA hospital is not taking care of our servicemen. The government just decided to set up counseling therapy for these men. You sent these men back to these women with trickery. They came back looking normal. They can't sleep at night, and neither can the women that sleep with them. So when I look at a serviceman, I go, thank you. Thank you for enlisting. Thank you for your service. And then I look at them again with my third eye. And I go, he's not okay. I feel sorry for that wife because he's not okay. And we let them come back damaged. You can't afford military. You don't have the manpower. That's why we did not step into the Ukraine war. We don't have the manpower. What? You're going to have to draft everybody? Good luck with that. You see what Putin did with the draft? They all went to Poland. This is not this group of kids. They're not drafting. Good luck with the draft. They'll all go right to Canada. I promise you. This ain't those group of kids. This group of kids, they don't have that in them. Not that they don't love America, but they don't as a totality. Maybe there's some parts of people in Kentucky, they're like, America. You know what they should do? Send the January 6th people. Send them. You know, they'll do that, right? They'll go right to the prisons. They'll be like, listen, we need you to be our hero. You know, they're not saying what they really want to say. You're one of the crazy ones. We want you to be our hero. We need you to fight in the Israeli war. Would you do it? They'll do anything to get out of prison, those January 6th people. They'll be like, yeah, I'll do it. Can I just kill at random? Because that's all I want to do. January 6th people. Don't put the ones in jail at the front line. I mean, am I just rambling on here? I think I'm just rambling on. I'm just crazy. Don't listen to me. It's a crazy psychic here. Isn't crazy? Whoa, Tracey's so funny and Tracey's crazy. Remember that in the future. When you want to come after me. Yes. Military. Oh, shit. Yes. Open up. Wait. Was it? Which episode was it? Was it an episode? What episode? I'm crazy. I tell everybody I'm crazy. Don't knock on my door. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Open the door. No. I'm crazy. I'm just crazy. I am crazy. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone fucking wolf. Brave enough to talk about this shit. I'm not a journalist. Nobody's paying me to talk about this, military, political, historical bullshit. Nobody pays me. I'm a lone wolf. I gotta be crazy. Right? I mean, I try not to say anything that would get me into trouble, right? I don't want the FBI at my door, so I try to be very clear in my speech when I talk about the American government. I mean, is it worth anybody to knock on my door? Is it really worth it to you? Because then what? Then everybody will know that you attacked a poor little psychic, an elderly woman. Everybody will know this. Poor me. Hmm. All right, what are we saying? Rockefeller Brothers Fund, a major American foundation that contributes to many pro-Palestine causes, really gave grants to organizations which funnel money and support to terrorist groups, and continue to do so after being told by the NGO's activities. I don't support the U.S. intervening, no, just stating facts. Thank you. Iran can threaten all they want to. Yes, the U.S. is a military superpower, but do we have the money? That's the problem. It's not like, are we a U.S. superpower, right? They do have um, laws, international laws, that the U.S. has to abide by, has to. So they can have their ships at sea as a threat. They may not be able to use those ships. Nope. This is just put them at sea. That's a threat. If they use those ships, it's because Iran got involved. But then they still have to have an agreement with the 20 summit people to say that everyone's at threat. And if they say everyone's a threat, then the 20 summit people will have to get involved. See, what everybody doesn't remember is that this went down when the Nazis took over Germany. When the Nazis took over Germany for X amount of years, no one got involved. That's what everybody keeps forgetting. No one got involved. There were even boats that escaped and wound up in Florida or something, and then they wouldn't let them deploy. They wouldn't let the Jews deploy because America was insisting upon not getting involved. Because they couldn't, because all the people at the time agreed that they wouldn't get in the middle of this war while millions and millions of Jews were being tortured. Like, don't forget your history. You know when America got involved 6 or 7 years later? I mean, maybe my years are off, but you know when America got involved? When Japan went crazy. And Japan burned, uh, uh, imploded Pearl Harbor. That's when the war started. For us. And that's when they were like, oh, okay. Now, you made us mad now. Secretly, this is opinion based. I think the world was trying to eradicate the Jews. And that's why they didn't get involved for years. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I got my dates wrong. Maybe I got my numbers wrong. But I don't have history that far off. Because no one ever explained to me why it took so many countries to not get involved. Secretly, I think they were in agreement, secretly, with the Germans. Because they could have been obliviated Germany. Because when they finally got involved, what happened? They obliviated Germany. The war was over. It took 2 seconds. So why didn't they get involved earlier? Somebody help me. Help me. So yeah, I do believe that America is a superpower. In this day and age, America does not have the money to use any of their military. They give billions, billions to Israel every year. But they got a war in Ukraine that they're also supporting, and they cannot afford to have Putin take over the land because of the resources I just told you. So, with that being said, it's more important for America to protect Ukraine. We get resources from Ukraine. Do we get resources from Israel? Let me see. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but let me see. Resources from Israel. Maybe we do. Wait, resources from Israel. Cancel to the U.S. To the U.S. I'm sure we get something. What's our economic relationship? Come on, work with me. They have free trade. That's interesting. Mm. All right, I'm not. Do you guys know? Research the Balfour Declaration. What does that mean? What am I? Why am I researching it? What does U.S. get from Israel? Let's see. U.S. imports of services from Israel were an estimated 9.2 billion in 20. Transportation, travel, and financial services sector. Israel's main export is diamonds. Interesting. Hmm. Very interesting. Diamonds. Hmm. I mean, maybe that's my problem I'm having here. We're supporting Israel, but are we? What are we really getting from them? You know? Does anybody know? Does anybody? American changes charges countries for military protection. Yeah. Wars of business. Absolutely. I get that. January 6th folk aren't intelligent. No, that's why they're gonna go to them and be like, "Hey, you wanna play in war? You scared me banging like that the police at 6:30 a.m. here. Oh, Alicia, I'm so sorry. Oh, I do that. Um, I mean, is anybody else looking with me? What resources do we get from Israel? Diamonds? That's what we get from Israel. Okay. And I think the point that because I'm not really hearing it here in Google. Like when I checked Ukraine, it was clear. Boom, 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 boom. It's not really so clear here. Let me know if maybe I'm being biased. Maybe I don't want to see it. I don't know. But This is why we don't have the military power to step into this war with Israel. Because the resources that we get from the Ukraine is an even balance, right? I'm not sure what we get from Israel. You know, the land was given to them, and you can trust and believe they did not give them valuable land, right? They didn't give them valuable land. They said, here, take this land and tell your people to come home. No, no. I mean, maybe I need more education. I'll be the first one to say I'm learning too. But they America cannot afford this Israeli war. And I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Netanyahu was getting decreased funds from America because all of our funds were going to the Ukraine. Netanyahu wanted this war. So if Iran gets involved, that means the other Arab countries are going to get involved. I don't know. This is not going to look good. I'm just saying. I just don't think this is going to look good. Hmm. I just don't think everyone is so scared of America anymore. I don't think. Oh wait. And we don't have the boys that want to do this. We don't have the boys. We don't have the manpower. Even if you draft these boys, they're not made for war. So the countries that surround Iran are Afghanistan. We just pulled out of Afghanistan, not thinking that Israel was going to pull this crap, calling a war a war. Armenia has no money. Iraq, Pakistan, Turkey. I feel like are peacemakers. I don't think Turkey wants to get involved, and Turkish, Turk, Turkmenistan, and as a I know how to pronounce this, Azerbaijan. So I don't know. I don't know, everyone. What's the Belfar? What's the agreement? Is that when they created Israel? And agreements can be broken all day, every day. And that's why America can't step in this so readily. Oh, I forgot. Israel was created by the UK too. Yeah, but Israel wasn't created until after this agreement. The home was Palestine. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Okay. And that's my point. America charges countries for military protection or as a business, And what resources are we getting back from Israel? I know what resources we're getting back from Ukraine. Whatever the resources are, they're utilized. This is why Putin wants Ukraine, because they don't want America to have Ukraine's resources anymore, right? Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so if Iran gets involved, right? Here's the funny part. So we have Russia, Ukraine, we have Israel, Palestinians, right? Over here, over here, over here. If Iran gets involved, China is going to go for Taiwan. Now, we support Taiwan because we need resources from Taiwan. Because Taiwan is going to be our IT group. Now, maybe I'm not talking in, correct political terms, but you better rest assured, we need Taiwan, right? So if China goes after Taiwan, that affects America, right? Because that involves all of our little computer chips, right? Like we need Taiwan because we took it from China, right? Do you guys know this? Biden has decided not to do any business with China. And so China is dying, literally. So they kind of have to go to war. And if they go to war, they take over Taiwan. Now, because America is so preoccupied with Ukraine over here, and now Netanyahu has caused a problem over here. We support Ukraine, we support Israel, right? If Iran gets involved, simultaneously, China will hit Taiwan. So, all these resources that America needs, right? We're protecting Israel. I don't know what resources we're getting from them, but it is what it is. Ukraine, we get billions of resources from them just to eat with, practically. And Taiwan is our IT people. You don't think there's a secret conspiracy against America, everyone? Superpower? Okay, okay. They ain't the only ones that have been built up in the last 50 years. Okay, superpower my ass. They're not the only ones, so I really want to see if China gets in this, we're broke. We're broke. We are not going to be able to defend China. I mean, defend Taiwan. And why is all of this happening? Because America did not keep their businesses here. Every country kept their business in their country. They sell to us. Hey, you want some jeans? We make jeans. We'll sell it to Walmart. You want some jeans? You want some stupid little kitchen gadgets? Fine. We make all the stupid little kitchen gadgets. How do you think this chair? Where's my chair? Here's my Alabama chair. How do you think those Alabama chairs made it here so quickly? They came from China. Here's my chair. This came from China. They can make things on a dime. You want it? They've made it already. This is a bigger problem than y'all realize. Let there be World War III. This ain't the 1940s. We can get screwed. We got young men that under no circumstances do they want to enlist in some damn war. You know what you gotta do? You gotta zap them like MIB to get them to participate in some damn war. Not these category of men. You'd be better off recruiting women, and we're not gonna fight. Like, wait, what do you want me to do? Like, obliviate a whole neighborhood? A mother and her children? You just want me to abbreviate the whole building? I don't know. I don't know. What's everybody saying? Hi, Veronica. Good morning, Rhonda. This is too much going on. Hi, Lexhall. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. I mean, maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe somebody will come knocking on my door and tell me to stop. Stop talking. I'm like, okay. Okay. Wait. Before I stop, do you want to pay me to stop? Wait, do you want to pay me? Brina, you are hilarious. Brina's like, they're going to have to make war a podcast competition to get these boys involved. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. All right. All right. Well, Britney Spears had an abortion. Did you know? Ugh. Little pretty boy Justin didn't want to have a baby, just too young to have a baby. She had an abortion. Little good Christian Mississippi girl. No wonder Jamie Lynn got pregnant young. This shit just runs in the family. You know how fast they are in the Deep South. You know the only activity y'all got in the Deep South is sex. Tell me I'm lying. You got Friday night lights and sex under the bleachers. Tell me I'm lying. Yes. Did you talk about Mississippi? Oh, man. No. I didn't talk about Mississippi. I talked about Brittany. Open the door. No. I'm not opening the door. No. I did not talk about Mississippi. God. Very sensitive. Did you sign up for the war yet? Sign up for the war. Then talk to me about Brittany and Justin. What's his name? Justin? Little coward, little bitch. Little bitch, Justin. You're a bitch then, and you're a little girl right now. And Lamar and I talked about this. He single-handedly ruined 2 careers for at least 10 years. He ruined Brittany's for 10 years. He ruined Janet's for 10 years. Talk about time's up. Spiritual time is up. Little coward. Hope you don't have a movie out there, because I ain't watching it. I will not watch your movie. I know. I know. Has anybody ever had an abortion? It's the worst feeling in the world. It is. And you only have an. Why is he on so? Is that somebody? Let me see. My neighbors. Okay. All right. The only car that's supposed to be here is mine at this hour. Anybody else's car that shows up, I need to know why. And you ain't heard it from me. All right. Good morning, Layla. Good morning, because you are the truth. Hi, Layla. Kentwood, Louisiana. Thank you, 504. Hi, Colton. Hi. Good morning, Layla. All right. So Brittany had an abortion. Brittany's purging and confessing, and other than this, other than some abortion, what else is she gonna tell us? I hope she's leaving this memoir behind for her sons who don't understand who she is or why she is the way she is. I've had one. It's a heavy burden to carry. It really is. It's emotionally, it's mortifying. And it kind of stays with you forever, right? And this isn't about religious bullshit. Let's keep religion out of this, right? It's about being forced to do something for economic reasons, for, you know, the stupid man that you're dating, and he starts to treat you bad or abusive once he finds out you're pregnant, but didn't want to wrap that shit up in the first place. I know this shit is good. This shit is good. Wrap it up, you piece of shit. Don't let me get pregnant, and then you're like, what are you gonna do? Oh, Atia. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. And then what did black moms do after that? They gave you that either a depot shot or they put that patch in you that keeps you from getting pregnant for 10 years. And then when you take the shit out, you're sterile. You're sterile. I mean, who wants to have a teenager pregnant in your house? That's always been a stigma. It's always been a stigma. But to 10 years later, not know that what you're doing to your children makes you not have any grandchildren, makes that child sterile, and you don't take ownership as a parent, well, maybe this wouldn't have happened if I didn't take you to that crack addict doctor that politically they were genociding our own people with these birth control patches. I'm just saying. Palestinians aren't the only one that's being genocided. It's been happening to us for years. And they do it in such subtle ways. Nazis, Georgia, they kept them contained, wouldn't let them out. They all died. It's a big fat grave that peaches come from. I wouldn't buy a peach from Georgia if somebody paid me twice. Right. Yeah, that's very typical. That's very typical. No one talks about it. It's very typical. I'm glad you're talking about it. You and Soul Sister. I'm glad you're saying something. Like, emotionally, that burden is too much to carry. The best way to release that is to talk about it. It's a lot. That is a blessing, sweetie. I have to tell you, many times I've done readings, Soul Sister, and many times the child just comes back. If the child wants you, the child just comes back. But what I've also told a lot of people, so that you all understand, abortion is not bad. There are just souls that don't want to come back, but there might be a quota, right? And so God will say to a soul, this one's going to have an abortion. You get to come right back. Go down in this one. So abortions can be a blessing. Sorry, it can be. There are there are souls here that don't want to be here. So imagine a soul that is like, I can't do this, God. I can't. I can't go down there. The last life was too much for me. I need to breathe. I need a few centuries up here. And God will say, well, I do need X amount, and this one's going to have an abortion, so you're going to come back regardless. So look at it differently. Look at your abortion as saving the soul. If you're going to get up there in heaven, you're going to be like, man, God, I had an abortion, and God is going to, let me show you the person that you aborted. This is the person that you aborted, and they're of gratitude to you. You don't have to wait to get to heaven to have that revelation. Get it today. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I just want to tell you, like, thank you. Thank you for anyone that needed abortions. Thank you for the souls that you saved from coming here on earth and not wanting to be a part of this. They couldn't be a part of this. Thank you. Believe that. Beyond that, the act is the act, the whole construct of abortion is mortifying and physically hurts. All right. Thank you, guys. That's what we're here for, right? To confess and purge and release all types of guilt. I'm not carrying that shit around no more. Life is too good. Or it can be too good. I don't know. For some people, it's not too good. Well, wait till we get 3 wars going. Y'all are gonna be eating salad, making your own salad. That's not gonna grow fast enough because you're hungry. All right, just saying. All right, the 5 things you need to know for October 17th. Oh, October 18th. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Wait, stop it. Messages. The 5 things you need to know for October 3rd. October 13th? Oh my God. I did something wrong. The 5 things. October 18th. All right, 5 things you need to know for October 18th. I am your CNN correspondent on YouTube. This is a volunteer position. No one has asked me to do this job. It is absolutely necessary for someone to represent you all on YouTube. The five things: Israel, Jim Jordan, economy, Ukraine, self driving vehicles. Israel. Moving on. Jim Jordan. Oh, this is a good one. Representative Jim Jordan failed to win the House Speaker Tuesday after 20 of his fellow Republicans voted against him in the initial round. Jim Jordan, a candidate, can only afford to lose four Republican votes if all members are present and voting on the floor. And I think they all have to be present, they all have to be voting on the floor. A speaker needs a majority of the full House to be elected. Jordan has scheduled another vote for today at 11 a.m. Eastern, and a source told CNN that he is prepared to go as many ballots as it takes to win. Did McCarthy do that? But several of Jordan's supporters, my nose, I got to start eating local honey because my nose is not doing good right now. And this is where my allergies kick up. I have local honey. I'm just going to take a spoonful of it. I don't even put it in anything. I don't dilute honey anymore. I take a tablespoon and just swallow it. Over it. All right. As it takes to win. But several of Jordan's opponents said they would not sway. All right. Who's that black guy? Who's that black guy? Who's that black guy? Who's that black guy? I think the black guy is going to wind up being speaker. Who's that black guy? I think he's the only neutral person. Like he stands for nothing. Remember there was a black guy with McCarthy? It was like a rouge to take votes away. I think they're going to vote him in. Who's that black guy? Vovo! Vovo knows. Hakeem Jeffries. Vovo be on it. Oh, Atia, you said the same thing. Hakeem Jeffries. I think Hakeem Jeffries is going to get nominated. He doesn't stand for anything. All right. Economy. U.S. retail sales grew. Oh, a sign that America's shoppers aren't tapping out just yet. With employment high, wages outpacing inflation, and recession talks quiet, consumer spending is growing and propelling the economy forward. That's a fucking lie. They're fucking lying to you. I was in Virginia and I went to a mall there. See, I don't have malls here, right? So I can't tell you what's happening in the malls anymore, right? But I was in Virginia and I went to Fair Lakes Mall or Fair Oaks Mall. All the malls sound alike. Wait, I'll tell you which one right now. Fair Oaks Mall. Fair Oaks Mall. There was nobody in that mall. The malls were closed down. There was no food at the mall. This mall was terrible. So they're lying. Don't believe these people. Oh, the economy. Oh, you're shopping again. By the way, we're going to war. Be careful of what you're shopping, or Get your last licks in for fabulous shoes, because your shoes are going to be worthless once we. If China gets in, don't shop anymore. Wait, wait. If Iran gets in, stop shopping, because then China's going to get in. Y'all gonna need your money, I promise you. Oh, so pretty. Ukraine. Is Ukraine racist? All right, listen to this. See, this is exactly what I was telling y'all, but y'all don't listen to me because y'all think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay, so Ukraine. Is Ukraine racist, by the way? I'm asking for a friend. I don't know. I'm just like, do you know? Okay. Russian President Vladimir Putin met with Chinese leader Xi Jinping. Why are those two idiots meeting? Today on the sidelines of a summit at Beijing. America's not invited to that summit. Putin's exceptionally rare overseas trip was an effort to underscore the two leaders' shared vision for a new international order no longer dominated by the U.S. and its democratic allies. That's the Summit 20. During the talks, Jean, why are we being so disrespectful? Jean hailed the deepening of the political trust between the two nations and their close, effective, strategic coordination. This comes as Russian forces are intensifying their strikes in Ukraine. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Right. He's the Jeff. No, then it can't be Jeffries, right? They have to have a Republican Speaker of the House. Who's the black guy? Would they hire? Wait, with, what's the problem? Could they put in Hakeem, who's a Democrat? No, that's not the one. Is that the one I'm talking about? Okay, let me finish this. Self-driving federal auto safety regulators have opened an investigation into whether General Motors self-driving unit crews has taken self precautions to safeguard pedestrians from robo-taxi collisions. I'm not getting in a car with nobody. I'm not getting in a car with a robot. I'm not getting in a car with like, and you know how you get in a car, right? You don't look at the driver, right? It's rude, right? I know. Hi, driver. And sometimes they want to talk to you, and you're like, oh yeah. In your mind, you're thinking, still talking. Like, read the signs. My phone is open. I'm practically doing this to you. Why are you talking to me? Right? I never do that. Right? I talk to everybody, but you do that. You do that. I don't do that. You do that. So what am I supposed to do with robo driver taxi? Robo taxi. I'm supposed to get in and be like, "Good morning, Siri, Alexa, robo taxi." Good morning, Tracey, because you know it's going to be a male voice, right? Good morning, Tracey. And you are going to fifth and third. I am. And thank you. And I don't wish to be talked to. Robo taxi. Okay, Tracey. You know, like, and then they take you off the cliff and into the water because you've made Robotaxi mad. It's gonna happen. Because the thing about it is, like, Robotaxi can crash into a wall. Robotaxi knows that there's a box, right? Robotaxi doesn't care about the car nor you. Robotaxi lives regardless. Oh, you didn't think about that, huh? Okay. I'm not getting behind the wheel. I'm not getting behind the wheel where there's nothing. All right. Yeah, no, it's not Jeffrey's. Hi,
Are you here and alive?
John. Don't tell me you knocked on the door. I'm in my back room.
I came when I came and I knocked and I called your name and I came over. But I texted you and I didn't hear from you. Then I knocked on your door again just now. I still can't hear you.
Oh my God. I didn't even look at my messages. Okay, I'll be right out. I'll come out right now.
All right. Okay.
Okay, bye. I got to get my soup, people. I'm being harassed to pick up my soup. I don't even think I have money for you today. All right, guys. My neighbor gets soup for me every morning. And seriously, that's how I've been losing all the weight, along with exercising. But I can't exercise right now. But I'm gonna eat the same things. All right, doesn't matter. I'm not doing robo nothing. Right, nothing. I like the movie I Robot. Okay, so everybody watch the movie I Robot, and that's gonna be your life in a minute. Because I Robot is gonna come to life. And what if I Robots are racist? What if I Robots like black people? It could happen. Robots are as good as their maker. See? I don't know. All right, guys, are we good? Anyone can be speaker. Any? Wait, wait. What? What? Anyone can be speaker? The Republicans don't choose the speaker?
Oh my God, I'm so confused now. Should I see if Hakeem is going to wind up being speaker, guys? Do you want me to see? Right. Hakeem is Democrat, isn't he? So you pick the person that you want to represent your party, and Hakeem is Democrat. And if the majority rules, the majority is a Republican. So aren't they supposed to be picking a person? Do you get it? So can Hakeem really get in? Right? That's what I thought. I mean, it's Tim Scott, the leader of the Black Republicans right now. Oh, but he's running for president, so he can't be speaker, right? He's running for president. I haven't been keeping up. All right. Any other black leaders in? How can they choose Hakeem then? And so they can't choose Hakeem. Is that what I'm hearing? Let me see something. Can Hakeem be speaker today? Stop it! Hakeem Jeffries received the most votes, so why isn't he speaker? Hakeem Jeffries received 212 votes, more than the Republican nominee Representative Jim Jordan of Hawaii. But that doesn't make him speaker. Could Jeffries, now the House Minority Leader, actually become speaker? After all, he did receive 212 votes, more than the 200 that Jim Jordan of Ohio received. But House rules require that the Speaker receive a majority of the votes cast, something neither Jeffries nor Jordan got in the first round of voting, because 20 Republicans voted for other candidates. It's highly improbable that any Republican would defect and vote for Mr. Jeffries, handing the Speaker's gavel to the leader of the opposing party. That would be viewed as political treason by Republican lawmakers and voters alike. No, we have no idea what the fuck is going on, so don't include the voters. With Republicans having trouble settling on a speaker, Mr. Jeffries has pitched a coalition government. I said this. Mr. Jeffries has pitched a coalition government that he describes as an enlightened arrangement. But the idea is a long shot. Earlier this week, he said informal conversations has occurred, but did not share details. He said there was going to be an alternate government. See, no one listens to the crazy psychic. But Jeffrey said Democrats would join Republicans to elect a speaker only if they agreed to change House rules to allow a governance by consensus. That means you can't just kick out House Speaker McCarthy on one vote. In other words, allowing bills with bipartisan support to come to the floor. Right now, the committee rules, which determine what legislation gets a vote, is structured so that the Republicans control what bills the House considers. That leaves Democratic priorities blocked. Mr. Jeffries is the first black politician to lead either party in Congress, and at 53, he represents a generational change for House Democrats after 2 decades under Nancy Pelosi of California. He represents black neighborhoods in Brooklyn. During Trump's presidency, he built a national profile as a sharp-tongued critic and impeachment prosecutor, while also working with Republicans to pass criminal justice reform legislation. His task is not easy when he became the minority leader in January, but he has largely accomplished the first goal, keeping Democrats united on important votes as the Republicans fell apart and to pieces. Okay, let's do this. Uh, 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 let's do this. Is it gonna come? Sorry, guys. Is it gonna? It's a mess. They think they're holding out until the government closes again. No, they can't, because the budget needs to be solidified in November. So government doesn't close until around Christmas time. So thank you, Bobo. Thank you so much. Let's see. There's another vote today for Jim Jordan. Of course. Of course. House 330. Will Jeffries be Speaker of the House? Please, God, talk to me about Hakeem Jeffries. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Jeffries is your child. He is your love. He is your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. They're starting to think about it, guys. They're starting to think about it. There should be a woman in the mix. There's no woman in the mix that they trust. There's a fight. There's another woman. There might be a woman coming out of nowhere. The fool tells me that if the Republican group gets so mad, they actually could vote Hakeem in. They're, they're starting to think about it, but in a way of revenge, right? Because this is embarrassing now. So they're really mad at their own party. It's kind of like a child being mad at his parents. At some point, the child's going to win, right? Because at some point, the child grows up and the child figures out this is bullshit, right? It's like that, all right? Morals is at the forefront, but their morals are so contained and involve some secrecy, and that's their real problem. This is a secret cult. The Three of Cups means people are going to band together. They are thinking about it. They are. The Republicans are worried. What is all this feminine energy here? There's no female that comes to the forefront. The final outcome is going to come down to this. The Seven of Swords. If they didn't hate McCain, who's the one? Not McCain. Who's the one? Who's the blonde that they hate so much? If they didn't hate her so much, she would be speaker. Seriously. But they really hate her for going against January 6th, so they're not even thinking about her. But technically, she's supposed to be the one. She's supposed to be House Speaker. What's her name? It's not a clear answer that Jeffries. No, not crazy. She's crazy. No. The other one that they kicked out because she went on the January 6th committee, the blonde, the vice president's daughter. She's supposed to be speaker. I get 3 women here. I think this is crazy. This is Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. This is the one they really wanted. Cheney. This is the one they wanted. They want Cheney. I'm wondering if there could be some secret talks with Cheney. I don't think she wants the job. By the way, I don't think she wants the job. I think under this umbrella of crazy motherfuckers, I don't think she wants this job. But they also don't like her enough to say. But I also think they're starting to have some talks, right? The talks are coming down to they can't leave the floor open, right? They're not going to vote for Jim Jordan. I just don't see it. But Jim Jordan said he's going to keep the votes going, like McCarthy kept the votes going until they choose him, right? Well, you guys are idiots. I don't know if that is something that's going to work. We don't have a government right now with this infighting and inbreeding. Could Hakeem be chosen? You know, I'm really worried about the Fool card, right? The Fool card is a surprise, right? And it kind of means Jim Jordan could get chosen. He could. But only because people are going to accidentally vote for Hakeem one too many. Oh, that's oh, that's the women. Three women. Three women, maybe a total of six women are going to change the vote to Hakeem. Three women, and maybe a total of six are going to be the ones that will change the vote for Hakeem. That's what this is. Three women are going to change the votes to Hakeem. They're not asking the women their opinions. They're not even technically talking to the women. The women are the one that's going to be spiteful against the Republican Party, and they see that's the fool. I was wondering how the fool came into this. That's the fool. They're not looking at the women. The bottom card means everything changes. What was up will be down. What was in will be out. What was black will be white. What was left will be right. Three women are going to decide this because the men are not even considering that their vote could be powerful at this point. Women's vote are more powerful. Hmm. I think women are going to sabotage the Republican Party. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. I think the only way to get them to wake up and even notice that women have a big impact here on decision making is to show them their voting power. I think the Republicans are in trouble if women figure out that it's up to them. I think women are going to turn this around. Hi, Samaj. What do you guys think? What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to check it one more time. Use a different set of cards. These are my Halloween cards by CJ. CJ gave me these cards. This is not good. This is not good, guys. I'm worried. I'm worried for the Republicans because y'all so January 6th that you don't realize that you're losing at this game. Will Hakeem win? Speaker of the House. This is the death of the Republican Party. The House dies. The House dies. And if the House doesn't die, what Hakeem suggested as a third party could take more weight. Will Hakeem win? Temperance, Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Page of Wands. Damn. Three of Swords. Oh, they're gonna die. Queen of Wands. A woman steps in again. Justice, because there needs to be a balance. Nine of Pentacles. At least the house would be solvent for a minute, as if speaker. Three of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. The Magician. I think Hakeem can, guys. What do you guys think? I think Hakeem can. I think he can, and I think it's going to be led by a woman, and women are going to take him over the top. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But these cards look very promising for Hakeem. And if he doesn't get in now, they're going to, if Jordan gets in, they're going to kick Jordan out anyway. And there's going to be another house vote. If there's another house vote, Hakeem gets in anyway. Oh, it's a nightmare. But I think he could get in this round. Oh, here's my Alabama cheers. Earrings. How do you think these earrings came so fast? Came from China. I'm gonna wear them tomorrow. Alright, guys. Got real quiet right now. Y'all got real quiet. I'm just a spiritual messenger, child. That's all I am. Alright, Spirit, I'm picking from the center. Call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. Upside down fold. Using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of emotional truth. He could be speaker by way of trickery. Not in a way where trickery against him, where the Republican parties are like, I'll fix you. I'm voting for Hakeem. Why'd you guys get so quiet? You know what's so funny? The Fool card. In this deck, the Fool, well, not in this deck. The Fool represents a clown, to be honest with you, right? And Anna Navarro had that on her page. She has this on her page. God. Janine. What happened? And she had this on her page. A house full of clowns. How funny is that? And the Fool, clown. So it means shadow clown or fool manifest as cruel, personal mockery or betrayal. If Hakeem gets in, they are being spiteful and they don't care. I think Hakeem could get in. I don't know if it's going to be today, but Jim Jordan said he's going to run this bitch until he gets in, and he's going to run this bitch until Hakeem gets in. All right. Ooh, child. We shall see. Let the fighting begin. All right. Let's see the comments. This picture is priceless. Love Anna. I know. Oh, Anna does get on my nerves sometimes too. She does. But the picture was priceless. This will be very interesting, Tracey. It will be very interesting. So, listen up for the vote. Because America's fucked up right now. We are fucked up. And we're so fucked up internally, we should not be in anybody's business externally. So, with all that being said, watch the vote, keep me posted, give me your comments here in the feed. I'm out of here. If you want a reading with me, I do have openings today. They're kind of filling up, but I do have openings still. 213-458-7408. I love you. Goodbye. I love you. Cue the music!
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.